What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. For this episode, I'm calling it the beginning because this is the first time that I'm working on the car, actually doing some work on the car. Before that, I mean, it was some pre-work design, 3D modeling of some components, the chassis, research, asking forums, that kind of stuff, collecting parts. So that's why this episode is called the beginning. The plan for today is to put the motor, the Tesla motor that I have it right here. That's the front small drive unit from my Model S 2017. So the plan is to put it over here and on the GT8, the DDR GT8. So the challenge over here is that this car was C5's platform, Corvette C5, and all the components and all that are for C5, the suspension. So in order for me to put that motor right there over here is the most challenging part of the whole project, because there is not too much room over here, and there are a lot of components. It will be the motor, it will be the rack and pinion, some batteries, radiator. So that's the challenge right there. So, but in order to put that motor inside there, I gotta remove some components. So there is some metal cutting that is going to happen in a few. So let me show you real quick how it looks, and the stuff that needs to go. So this component right here gotta go. This one right here, this one right here, this one right here gotta go. Obviously this is what holds the C5 rack and pinion, that gotta go. So most likely I gotta cut around the perimeter here on the firewall to allow the motor to go in a little bit. So from the side, if you look on the inside, it will have a bump. It will have a bump somewhere over there, but it's in the middle, so it doesn't affect the full well for either the passenger or the driver. So that's the plan, that's the challenge for today. So I don't want to put you all through the metal cutting. I came back to you when it's time to put the motor in. 3 days later. All right guys, I finally got the motor in. Quite challenging due to the reduced space and all that. So this is the motor right there. It looks kind of sketchy, but it's stable. It's not moving. I have it where it needs to be. As can you see, it's level right there. I know it looks sketchy, but that will change pretty soon. So if you notice, here's like the center of the car. The motor is not center. It's like 2 inches, 2 inch and a half offset to the passenger side. The reason for that is because I gotta make room for the steering. I don't know if you can see, guys, over here where my finger is. For the steering shaft, I gotta put something over here, and then to hit the rack and pinion, the electric rack. Obviously this rack is just laying there. It's not center and all that. It's gotta go forward and probably this way. You see the center line right there. So, but that's coming. I gotta get rid of these. I gotta do the engine mounts, the motor mounts and all that, in order for me to remove these and move all. Here's the next step. I got these that came on the Tesla. That's part of the motor mounts that are there. That's I cannot use that. It's too big, and I cannot fit it in here. So I gotta make my custom mounts. So these goes something like this, covering where that bolt is. These other right here, these other hole, this one right here, and there is another one that is somewhere behind this piece of metal. So once I already figured out what to do with the engine mounts, the motor mounts. Another thing that I would like to share with you guys, I machined this out of nylon. So, I mean, you got the idea. So now I know that the shaft will be, when I put the shaft, it will be centered with that. Also, I did the same on the other side. Same on the other side. That one right there. Then the electrical conduit is a 1/2 inch electrical conduit. So that way I know that is center and all that. As can you see, look at the way I raise the motor and put it the way I want it. Using those 6er lift, that allows me to do fine adjustments to put it level. Here we got the metals that I cut in order to make room for the motor, and also from the inside, if you look right there, I gotta cut some metal. And then obviously I will fabricate something out of metal to cover that. So I got the steering wheel right there. So another thing that I would like to add is that I'm putting the motor this time. I put it from the top using that little crane that I have over there on the roof. But this is only the only and the last time that I will put it from the top, because I gotta modify the frame in such a way that I can undo a couple bolts that I will put around, so I can lower everything. So the rack and pinion, the rack, the motor, and the lower control arms, everything will go down, and then I slide it forward away from the engine, because you don't want to do that, pulling the motor from the top when the car is all painted and all that. You will ruin the paint job. So like I said, next step will be the motor mounts, and then the steering rack and the steering shaft. That'll be the next step, next video. So that's what I got for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you didn't do it, and keep supporting this channel.